Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On your behalf, may I call the meeting to order? A bit strong. We shall now take up agenda item 2 on the theme of the 80th session, leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. The document pertaining to these agenda items is ESCAP/80/2, which contains the summary of the theme study on leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. The Commission's consideration of this agenda item will begin with the introduction of the theme study for this 80th session, followed by country statement. For that, may I invite the Executive Secretary, Dr. Amida, to introduce the theme study on leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. Madam, you have the floor. Thank you.
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, our region is emerging as a hub for digitally driven innovation and transformation. A digitally literate youth, economies of scale, and expanding digital infrastructure make the region fertile ground for digital ingenuity. In the theme study, we have highlighted concrete examples from across Asia and the Pacific on which we should build. In the power sector, Internet of Things, linked smart grid technologies are enhancing renewable energy deployment, resilience, and affordability. Digitalization is underpinning user-centric, lower carbon emitting mobility solutions and improving traditional traffic management. Cognitive digital technologies, including AI, are transforming geospatial data analysis for disasters and bringing us closer to achieving early warnings for all. Digital finance is lowering entry barriers to financial services and facilitating rapid crisis response. Digital solutions in tax administration are streamlining processes across the region, enhancing speed, compliance, and accuracy, reducing administrative costs and combating fraud. Telemedicine is addressing geographical and resource barriers to access to healthcare. These digital innovations can support the collective effort needed to accelerate progress towards the SDGs. An enabling environment that replicates successes and brings digital innovations to scale is key. Universal access to digital infrastructure is a necessary condition for this. In recent years, infrastructure development has greatly expanded internet coverage, but significant access gaps remain across and within countries. For that, we propose 5 policy actions. First, predictable policy environments are needed. For investment that effectively bring innovation at scale, policy predictability is key. Similarly, more harmonized regulations across countries are crucial to encouraging innovations, enabling economies of scale, and leveraging network effects. Second, stable and clear regulations attract investment. Adaptable and iterative regulatory frameworks are required to support and respond to fast-changing digital innovation. Third, an urgent upgrading of skills and capacity building for all people. Capacity building designed and delivered through partnership between governments, academia, and industry creates dynamic curricula that match current market demands and the fast-changing pace of technology. Fourth, effective stakeholder engagement underpins the successful initiation and functionality of digital innovation platform. Maintaining a continuous dialogue among governments, startups, information technology developers, and civil society representatives is a prerequisite for success. And finally, on digital inclusion, upholding the rights of people in vulnerable situations in digital contexts requires comprehensive understanding of the barriers encountered by diverse groups. The theme study also shows that 3 pathways of regional cooperation are critical: in increasing the impact of digital innovation in sustainable development. The first pathway embraces the platform model of digital innovation to leverage government support for scaling up successful digital innovations, developing new digital solutions, and increasing their impacts on sustainability. We also need to build the socio-technical competencies of regional stakeholders. Digital innovation for sustainable development is a multidisciplinary socio-technical endeavor, emphasizing the need for stakeholders to cultivate competencies that extend beyond technical skills to the strategic and digital diplomacy policy-making level. Lastly, our policies must strengthen enabling ecosystems and attract financing. ESCAP is a custodian of several agreements on trade, energy, transport, and ICT, which countries can build on to leverage the potential of digital innovation for sustainable development at the regional level. For example, the Asia-Pacific Information Superhighway Initiative boosts broadband internet availability and affordability. The Regional Action Program on Sustainable Transport Development in Asian Pacific fosters deployment of smart transport systems, increases awareness of innovative technologies, interconnects maritime and port systems, and enables a shift to smart regional transport networks. The Framework Agreement on Facilitation of Cross-Border Paperless Trade in Asian Pacific promotes cross-border paperless trade, speeding up digital trade facilitation, and reducing existing transaction costs by up to 1/3. Accelerating progress towards SDGs remains a priority for our region. Leveraging AI, digital finance, government technology, and the Internet of Things comes with challenges, but also it offers an unparalleled opportunity for progress. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibu Executive Secretary, for your statement. Well, we will now open the floor for country statements. I would like to urge all speakers once again to adhere to the time limit of 5 minutes to ensure we can hear from all those participating today. I also would like to remind delegations that in case of a longer statement, we may only deliver the summary version and provide the Secretariat with the full statement for sharing through the Commission website. Based on the request received, the Secretariat has prepared a tentative list of speakers. In order to maintain order and for delegation to be ready to take the floor, when I call on the speaker, I will also announce the 2 delegations next in line. Delegations called upon to speak will speak from the podium. It is clear to all of you? Thank you. If so, I now open the floor for country statements. The first speaker is from Indonesia, to be followed by Mongolia and Bangladesh. I would like now invite Ibu Retno Lestari Priasari Pasudi, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, to take the floor. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Chairman, Executive Secretary Ibu Armida Ali Shahbana, distinguished delegates. The Asia-Pacific leads today's world in digital transformation. Its transformation has been accelerated up to 10 years of advancement due to COVID. Southeast Asia internet economy alone is forecasted to reach $1 trillion in 2030 by the World Economic Forum, driven by a fast-growing base of digital consumers and applications. This positive development should have been our golden ticket toward championing global sustainable development. But in paradox, a 2024 UN report outlined a concerning trajectory for the Asia-Pacific to achieve the SDGs, projecting a staggering delay of 32 years until 2062. The setback is a result of multiple crises happening all at once, from the aftermath of COVID-19 to destabilizing conflict happening in different parts of the world. Moreover, the current crisis in the Middle East brings grave concern as it further endangers the attainment of SDGs, distancing our hope for a sustainable, resilient, and inclusive world. Colleagues, digital innovation is crucial to address this paradox. To this end, Indonesia's digital vision for 2045 is focusing on digital development for governance, economy, and society to enhance public services, create new jobs and economic opportunities, and increase productivity. I would like to outline 3 pathways of cooperation under ESCAP. First, developing an integrated digital roadmap. The digital landscape of the region is highly fragmented. Differences in national and regional readiness and regulatory capacities create hurdles to achieve regional digital innovation. Developing an integrated digital roadmap will facilitate technological and policy exchanges, harness country-specific potential, and harmonize existing regional initiatives such as in ASEAN and APEC. Second, promoting digital inclusivity to bridge the digital divide. It is one of the Asia-Pacific biggest homework. There is a 6% gender gap in internet usage. 264 million fewer women than men are using mobile internet. Vast difference in internet quality and wide gap in internet access for rural and remote communities. We must take innovative measures to promote digital inclusivity by investing in women-led fintech startups, enhancing digital infrastructure, and widening access to digital literacy training. And third, ensuring transformative technologies for maintaining peace and prosperity. Colleagues, emerging technologies such as AI paint a new picture in the relationship between technology and geopolitics. Its usage will depend on our choice to let it be used as a force for good or for malicious intents in deepening the global rivalry. Therefore, we must join hands to ensure regional governance, prevent harm from its utilization, contribute to sustainable development, and improve people's lives. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia believes that digital transformation should be a force enabler for the global common goods. We must work together through ESCAP to build a resilient and connected future for the Asia-Pacific. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam, for your statement. And we also like to thank you for last year's successful ASEAN chairmanship under your leadership, Ibu Retno. Thank you once again for the statement. Next, I would like to invite Her Excellency Badsetek Badmood, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Mongolia, to take the floor. Madam, please.
Mr. Chairman, Madam Executive Secretary, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, on behalf of the delegation of Mongolia, I extend our sincere appreciation to the ESCAP Secretariat for organizing the 80th session of the Commission. Excellencies, the transformative potential of innovation in reshaping global development trends is recognized within the SDGs. While SDG 9 focuses on industry, innovation, and infrastructure, all SDGs acknowledge the importance of actionable strategies to leverage innovative practices in science, technology, and entrepreneurship. The advancement of science, technology, and innovation plays a critical role in accelerating the implementation of the SDGs, serving as a global development roadmap, ensuring equality among countries and nations, and expediting the socio-economic development of developing countries. In addition, for landlocked developing countries, science, technology, and innovation, particularly in information and communication and its utilization, play essential roles in unlocking new opportunities in global markets and overcoming geographical disadvantages. Distinguished delegates, harnessing digital innovations can significantly accelerate progress towards sustainable development goals, reduce inequality, and promote inclusive growth, environmental stewardship, and social equity. However, it is essential to address challenges such as the digital divide, cybersecurity, data privacy, and regulatory frameworks to ensure that digital transformation benefits all segments of society and minimizes risks. Bridging these divides, accelerating digital transformation in our region through regional cooperation, and ensuring that technological advances can benefit everyone will be a key challenge as our region seeks to achieve a more inclusive and sustainable post-pandemic recovery. During the 78th session of the ESCAP Commission, the resolution titled Bangkok Declaration on a Common Agenda to Advance Sustainable Development in Asia and the Pacific was adopted. Members and associate members pledged to enhance digital cooperation and recognize the Asia-Pacific Information Superhighway as a valuable regional platform. Mongolia actively participates in the development and implementation of the Asia-Pacific Information Superhighway Action Plan, which is centered on regional cooperation toward connectivity for all, data and digital technology and applications. It is an important instrument to support the achievements of SDGs, bridging the digital divide, the accelerating digital transformation through the promoting of digital connectivity, digital technology, and data use in the Asia-Pacific region. Digital connectivity and transformation are strengthening national competitiveness, boosting the productivity of businesses and manufacturing, and providing people with new values and services while advancing the fourth industrial revolution and opening up new opportunities for sustainable development. However, advancing digital connectivity and transformation requires multi-stakeholders regional cooperation among governments, private sectors, and other stakeholders, particularly for countries facing resource constraints such as least developed countries, landlocked developing countries, and small island developing states in our region. Distinguished delegates, Mongolia is facing new threats, challenges, and dynamics, prompting the government to implement a number of policy responses, including the Vision 2050 long-term development policy. This strategy aims to establish a national science and innovation framework capable of competing internationally and sets forth a plan to enhance science, technology, and innovation over the next decades. With this intention, my country has intensified the digital transition by enacting a set of digital transformation laws, streamlining government services, and successfully introducing a nationwide e-Mongolia platform. The initiative enhances services for both citizens and businesses, reducing corruption and bureaucracy, and strengthens information security. Over a year ago, we established the Ministry of Digital Development and Communications to further this goal. We believe the Global Digital Compact proposed in the UN Secretary General's Our Common Agenda report will provide an important impetus for creating an open, transparent, and secure digital environment for all. Hence, I believe that the Commission will make a significant contribution to the advancement of developing countries and enhance the role of science, technology, and innovation in the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. I'm confident that the current session will serve as a collaborative platform for exchanging experiences, best practices, and lessons learned as we strive to achieve the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. I extend my sincere wish for a highly successful 80th session of the Commission. In conclusion, may I draw the kind attention of fellow members, member states, and international organizations to the World Women's Forum to be hosted by Mongolia on 22-23 August 2024 in collaboration with the United Nations. We encourage all your active support and participation in this initiative. I thank you.
Thank you, Madam Minister, for your statement. Right, to invite Bangladesh to be followed by Tonga and the Philippines. Your Excellency Abdul Hassan Mahmood Ali, Member of Parliament and Honorable Minister of Finances, Bangladesh, you have the floor. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, respected representatives, distinguished delegates, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to you all. First of all, let me convey my sincere appreciation and thanks to the government of Thailand and ESCAP for arranging this 80th session of ESCAP and hosting us in this beautiful city of Bangkok. I feel deeply honored to have the opportunity to speak before the distinguished audience at the 80th session of ESCAP on behalf of Bangladesh, a nation deeply committed to leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development. Excellencies and distinguished delegates, it's a matter of great hope that amid various complex adversities, including the catastrophic effects of the pandemic and geopolitical crisis, the rapid growth of the digital transformation has brought about substantial advancement in the Asia-Pacific area. While new technologies can contribute to the advancement of the Sustainable Development Goals, it is crucial to guarantee that all countries and population groups have access to the technological breakthroughs. Bangladesh articulated its plan to transform itself into a higher middle income country by 2031 and developed country by 2041. In addition, Bangladesh is committed to achieving the targets of SDGs within 2030. To achieve all these goals and targets, incorporation and introduction of digitization in every sector is a priority area of action and playing a leading role in the implementation of the government's digital and smart Bangladesh vision. The Digital Bangladesh Vision declared on December 12, 2008 by the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina brought about significant improvements for the economic, educational and social inequality factors that determine the digital divide, including income, access to digitized services, and socio-economic factors. The newly announced Dream on December 12, 2022, Smart Bangladesh set next major step towards realizing our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's dream of Sonar Bangla, a golden Bangladesh, by achieving the status of developed country by 2041. Built on the four pillars of smart citizens, smart government, and smart economy, smart society, it is about bridging the digital divide by innovating and scaling up sustainable digital solutions that all citizens, regardless of their socioeconomic background, all businesses and regardless of their size, can benefit from. In the realm of public, Bangladesh has made remarkable strides in digitization, revolutionizing governance and service delivery. National Portal of Bangladesh is the largest portal of the world, which connects more than 52,200 government offices. Through initiatives such as the Digital Bangladesh Vision 2021, our government has prioritized the integration of technology into administrative processes, ensuring that efficiency, transparency, and accessibility for all citizens. As a result, we have witnessed significant improvements in areas such as e-governance, online service provision, and digital identity management. Mentionable that Bangladesh has demonstrated notable progress utilizing its 100% COVID vaccination rate and in-house development digital system Surakha to facilitate mass vaccination. Similarly, the integration of technology into education has revolutionized learning methodologies, providing students with access to online resources, interactive platforms, and distance learning opportunities. Initiatives like the Digital Learning for Development program have empowered educators with digital tools and resources, fostering a culture of lifelong learning and skill development across the nation. In the area of commerce and trade, Bangladesh has emerged as a dynamic hub of digital entrepreneurship and innovation. Our focus on building a robust digital infrastructure and investment in ICT parks is attracting global attention and investment opportunities. The government has been actively fostering the development of startups since 2015, resulting approximately 2,500 startups in the country with an investment of around $1 billion. We have made noteworthy progress for availing investor services through single window platform one-stop service to ensure smooth and hassle-free services to the stakeholders for promoting both local and foreign direct investment. Bangladesh government has launched a global campaign called Zero Digital Divide in 2023. The creation of 9,000 digital centers across the nation has guaranteed equitable access to e-services. Bangladesh has the honor of being the first country to establish an e-quality center with the goal of ensuring a zero digital gap. Bangladesh launched South-South Network for Public Service Innovation jointly with the UN Office for South-South Cooperation in 2017 with an aim to facilitate knowledge sharing and experience and expertise. Excellencies, we all experience the same complexity and unpredictability as digital technology grows worldwide. I urge world leaders to work together to find solutions for our shared problems. Cybersecurity and data security are two important challenges to mankind that are linked to frontier and digital technology. In order to overcome these alarming challenges, I propose significant international cooperation and solidarity in the form of coordinated resource mobilization policy and regulatory frameworks. Furthermore, we must find ways to set ethical standards and best practices for the application of AI. Ladies and gentlemen, the progress of Bangladesh in digitization is not merely a testament to our technological ability, but a reflection of our unwavering commitment to sustainable development and inclusive growth. In conclusion, I call upon our esteemed partners and stakeholders to join hands with Bangladesh in leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. Together, let us harness the transformative power of technology to build a future that is equitable, inclusive, and sustainable for generations to come. I hope the members of ESCAP will take pivotal role and take coordinated actions to harness the power of digital innovation to build a better world with a sustainable and resilient future. Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to participate with my thoughts at this outstanding event. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your statement, Honorable Abdul Hassan. Next, I'd like to invite Honorable Minister for Meteorology, Energy, Information and Disaster Management, Environment and Climate Change and Communication from Tonga, Her Excellency Fakita Mola Kapto Kamanu. I hope I did not change your name. Thank you. You have the floor, Your Excellency.
Distinguished Chair, Executive Secretary, Excellencies and delegates. Digital innovation is crucial in our committed efforts towards sustainable development, and I recognize its significance on this important occasion. It is estimated that the number of Internet users reached 5.4 billion globally in 2023, which makes the possibilities for transformational growth very significant. 1 in 3 people worldwide use social media, and the escalating adoption of digital technologies across the globe is rapidly changing how people live. A combination of human capital, core physical and digital assets, and meaningful collaboration is the engine of digital progress. Digital transformation is the key underlying basis for evidence-based policy making, digital financial inclusion, healthcare, education, trade and tourism, businesses, and e-commerce. There are 5 key pillars which are necessary to ensure an inclusive and whole of society digital transformation. These are connectivity, government, regulation, business, and people. Technological advancements have significantly influenced countries such as Tonga. By empowering individuals, we can tap into data reserves, enhance decision-making skills, and encourage inclusive economic growth. The realm of digital innovation within the context of our island nation holds immense potential for impacting various aspects of society, presenting a wide array of opportunities. Bridging geographical barriers connects remote communities and addresses challenges posed by dispersed geography. The advancement of digital technology promotes economic variety, and implementing digital technologies can lead to the emergence of new industries and job prospects, decreasing dependence on traditional sectors. Using digital innovation not only strengthens climate resilience, but it also helps to protect vulnerable communities from climate risks. The advancement of digital technology fosters inclusivity in society so that marginalized groups can acquire empowerment, transparency can be enhanced, and civic participation can be increased through improved access to information and communication. However, not everyone and every community benefits equally from digital innovation. Internet access, costs, and digital skills presents challenges for Tonga like they do for other countries. To achieve universal access to digital advancements, it is critical to highlight the need to address disparities. Tonga stands at a pivotal juncture in its digital transformation journey, propelled by the unwavering commitment of our government to harness the transformative power of technology. Our infrastructure has undergone a significant expansion with the successful completion of domestic submarine fiber cables in 2023. This has improved our connectivity and laid the foundation for seamless digital communication. The donation for a second submarine fiber cable will improve our digital infrastructure and connect all citizens. The government has established a digital transformation department to drive our digital agenda. It aims to improve digital services and empower citizens. To measure our digital transformation progress, the government partnered with the UNCDF to implement the IDESC toolkit. And this tool evaluation our digital landscape to improve and benefit all Tongans. Tonga's digital economy score reached 53% by the end of 2022, showcasing our progress. With collaboration and determination, we will utilize digitization to benefit our nation. In order to fully use digital innovation, Tonga is making a call for action. First, investment in digital infrastructure. The expansion of broadband access and the reduction of connectivity costs will have a transformative impact on our society, as it will enable every citizen to participate actively in the digital economy. Second, digital skills development. The improvement of enhancing the digital literacy of our workforce cannot be overstated, as it is a key factor in our ability to adopt new technologies and take advantage of the employment prospects they offer. Third, data protection and privacy. In this area of embracing digital technologies, it becomes crucial and of utmost importance to prioritize the protection and preservation of our citizens' data privacy and security. Fourth, international cooperation. The importance of collaborating with both regional and international partners cannot be overstated, as it allows for the sharing of best practices, the pooling of resources, and collective efforts in addressing the challenges of digital innovation. We strongly believe that the chosen theme for this session, leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific, presents the perfect opportunity to delve into these matters and establish a direction for the future. Let us join forces and tap into the immense potential of digital innovation to create a future in Asia and the Pacific that is inclusive, resilient, and prosperous for all generations to come. Thank you. Malo pito.
Thank you, Honorable Ministers, for your statement. You are in charge of important tasks for your constituent people. We look forward to see you tomorrow for our background meeting. Thank you very much indeed. By inviting the Philippines to take the floor, to be followed by China and Armenia. His Excellency Ivan joined Secretary for Information, Communications and Technology from the Philippines. You have the floor, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, esteemed delegates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I stand before you humbled by the magnitude of the task that lies before us. A task that transcends borders, defies convention, and demands our collective resolve. In the heart of the Asia-Pacific region, the Republic of the Philippines stands as the Pearl of the Orient, a nation undeterred by the challenges that confront us, resilient in our commitment to forging a path towards sustainable development. Our journey is fraught with obstacles, none more formidable than the digital divide that fractures our communities, segregates opportunity, and stifles progress. Across our nation, disparities in internet access, affordability, and speed persist, casting a shadow over the promise of a digitally empowered future. In the remote corners of our nation, marginalized groups continue to be challenged in the shadows of connectivity, delayed with the fundamental right to participate in the digital age. Yet, amidst these challenges, we find promise, a glimmer of hope that illuminates the path forward. The Philippines reaffirms its strong commitment to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development under the visionary leadership of our President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. We recognize that digital innovation is not merely a tool for progress, but a catalyst for transformation, a force that can propel us towards a future defined by inclusivity, prosperity, and resilience. In our pursuit of this future, we have launched bold initiatives that harness the power of technology to bridge the digital divide and empower our nation and our citizens. The eGov.ph app stands as a testament to our commitment to transparency, efficiency, and citizen-centric governance, providing almost 3 million active users today with access to the essential government services at their fingertips. Furthermore, our national broadband program, spearheaded by our Department of Information and Communications Technology, is revolutionizing connectivity across our 7,000 islands, bringing high-speed internet access to more than 30 million households and 80% of the barangays or villages nationwide. This initiative is not merely about connectivity. It is about empowerment, education, and economic opportunity, laying the foundation for a more equitable and prosperous society. But our journey does not end here. It is continuing, and it will be continued with the mettle we had when we started. We recognize that in the digital age, security is paramount. That is why we have adopted a comprehensive national cybersecurity plan designed to safeguard our digital infrastructure, protect our citizens' privacy, and ensure a trusted and resilient cyberspace for all our citizens. In addition to these efforts, we are committed to leveraging digital innovation in every facet of our society. We will invest in digital skills development, ensuring that every Filipino has the tools and knowledge they need to thrive in a digital economy. We will harness the power of data analytics to inform evidence-based policymaking and drive greater efficiency and effectiveness to government services. Moreover, we will foster an environment that encourages innovation and entrepreneurship, providing support and resources to startups and small businesses as they harness the power of technology to drive economic growth and create jobs. We will leverage emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and Internet of Things to address some of our most pressing challenges, from healthcare and education to climate change and disaster resilience. As we stand on the cusp of a new era of possibility, let us seize this moment with courage and conviction. Let us embrace the power of collaboration and cooperation, recognizing that together we can overcome the barriers that stand in the way of progress. Let us leverage digital innovation as a force for good, a beacon of hope in a world beset by many challenges. Let me close by reaffirming the Philippines' steadfast adherence to supporting the Commission's endeavors in leveraging digital innovation to accelerate progress towards the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Together, let us embark on this journey towards a brighter, more inclusive future, not only for the Philippines, but for the Asia-Pacific region and for the rest of the world. Thank you and mabuhay.
Thank you for your statement, Your Excellency, Secretary of Information, Communications and Technology. From the Philippines, next I would like to invite Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs from People's Republic of China, His Excellency Mr. Ma Xiaowu. You have the floor. Thank you.
主席先生、知名女士、女士们、先生们，大家下午好。首先，我代表中国政府祝贺联合国亚太经社会第80届年会召开，感谢泰国政府和秘书处所做的周到安排。当前，亚太地区总体保持和平稳定，区域合作不断取得积极进展。亚太作为全球经济增长引擎的地位更加凸显，同时也面临地缘紧张局势升级、外部需求疲软等挑战。面对纷繁复杂的形势，亚太经社会作为联合国最具影响力的区域经社发展机构，应当勇担重任，坚定地做亚太地区的和平力量、稳定力量、进步力量，为促进亚太发展和繁荣发挥更大的作用，推动构建亚太命运共同体。第一，践行多边主义，维护以联合国为核心的国际体系。联合国是实践世界和平与发展的核心机制。我们要坚定维护联合国宪章宗旨和原则，积极践行真正的多边主义，倡导平等有序的世界多极化和普惠包容的经济全球化。要坚持亚太的事由大家商量着办，亚太的命运前途由亚太各国共同掌握，推动各国权利平等、规则平等、机会平等，构建相互尊重、公平正义、合作共赢的新型国际关系。第二，坚持开放合作，深入推进区域经济一体化的进程。亚太发展靠的是开放包容、互通有无、取长补短，而不是以邻为壑、脱钩断链、小院高墙。亚太经社会要发挥政府间合作平台的优势，坚持开放的区域主义，不断提升贸易投资自由化、便利化的水平，维护产业链、供应链稳定畅通。要充分用好区域全面经济伙伴关系协定等域内现有自贸安排，加强相关自贸协定和发展战略对接，持续推进亚太自贸区的进程，打造更高水平的开放格局。“一带一路”倡议致力于促进全球互联互通和共同发展，成果惠及150多个国家。我们期待同亚太经社会相关互联互通倡议进一步加强对接，形成更大的增长合力。第三，坚持创新驱动，充分释放经济增长的潜力。数字创新是世界发展的潮流，亚太地区是全球数字创新中心。本届年会的主题：撬动数字创新，促进亚太可持续发展，恰逢其时。我们要以此为契机，共同强化科技创新和成果转化，深化人工智能、数字基础设施、数字包容性、数字减贫等领域的合作，为全球增长提供更大的亚太机遇。习近平主席提出全球人工智能、 治理倡议，围绕人工智能发展、安全、治理的方方面面，阐述了人工智能治理中国方案，是全球人工智能治理历史进程中的重大里程碑。中方还提出了全球数据安全倡议，希望亚太经社会加强信息分享、能力建设和政策协调，提升各个成员的创新发展能力，打造开放、公平、公正、非歧视的创新环境。第四，促进包容可持续发展，加速2030年议程落实。当前，全球发展面临着严峻的挑战，落实2030年可持续发展议程严重滞后。习近平主席提出的全球发展倡议同2030年议程目标一致，路径契合，是全球可持续发展的重要加速器。目前已有80多国家加入了全球发展倡议之友小组，相关的项目也在持续的落地，有力地提振了全球发展的势头。作为2030年议程在区域层面统筹协调机构，亚太经社会制定并全力落实2030年议程行动路线图。我们愿加强全球发展倡议同路线图的对接，推动在减贫、粮食安全、绿色低碳发展、应对气候变化等领域打造更多的成果，为亚太可持续发展注入强劲的动力。主席先生，中国是亚太地区重要成员，中国的发展离不开亚太，亚太的繁荣也离不开中国。中国积极践行亲诚惠容的理念，坚持与邻为善、以邻为伴和睦邻、安邻、富邻的方针，坚定地维护亚太地区的和平稳定，推动区域经济一体化的发展，深化地区互联互通，致力于共建一个活力、和谐、繁荣的亚太大家庭。中国始终以自身的发展为亚太和世界经济注入新的动力。多年来，中国对世界经济增长的贡献率一直保持在30%左右，对亚太地区增长的贡献是1半以上。去年，中国经济增长5.2%，在世界主要经济体中增长率最高，继续成为亚太和全球经济最大的引擎。今年以来，中国经济延续回升向好的态势，高质量发展不断推进。第一季度中国 GDP 增长5.3%，我们有信心实现全年增长5%左右的目标。我们将加快发展新质生产力，引领发展战略性新兴产业和未来产业，加速数字化、绿色化协同发展，不断培育新的增长动能，释放更大的发展空间。习近平主席多次强调，中国开放的大门不会关闭，只会越开越大。中国将继续推进高水平对外开放，持续打造市场化、国际化、法治化的营商环境，以中国式现代化为亚太地区带来更多的新机遇。主席女士，中国高度重视亚太经社会作用，将继续通过中国亚太经社会合作基金等渠道提供资金支持，推动亚太合作再上新台阶。中方愿同各方一道，携手促进亚太地区的发展繁荣，共同推动构建人类命运共同体。谢谢主席先生，谢谢执秘女士，谢谢大家。
Thank you for your statement, Honorable Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of China. Thank China for putting in place many initiatives in support of our region. Thank you. Once again, I would like to invite now His Excellency First Deputy Minister of High Technology and Industry of the Republic of Armenia, His Excellency Mr. Jevok Mantaschain. You have the floor. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, honorable delegates, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dear friends. At the outset, on behalf of the delegation of Armenia, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the ESCAP Secretariat for organizing the 5th session under the theme of Seizing the Opportunity, Digital Innovation and Sustainable Future. I am confident that this session will provide an effective platform for member states to engage in thought-provoking discussion and come up with the forward-looking solutions toward maximizing the potential of digitalization in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals across the Asia and Pacific. We attach a great importance to the UN ESCAP, which will role on advancing equitable growth, sustainable development, and regional cooperation throughout the Asia-Pacific area. The theme of the current session highlights the unique importance of leveraging digital technologies to overcome sustainable development challenges. In an age characterized by the rapid technological progress, the digital sphere presents unprecedented opportunities to address pressing challenges, spanning economic growth, social equality, and environment stewardship. Digitally driven innovation can lead us to a future that is fairer and better, able to bounce back from the challenges for everyone in the areas of energy sector, transport services, climate change adaptation, agriculture, resilience, food security, government administration, and etc. We strongly believe that our joint efforts should focus on objectives and actions to advance an open, free, secure, and human-centric digital future. On that is anchored in upholding human rights and enables to the attention of the SDGs. Humanization of the technologies and democratization is crucial, especially on the age of the AI and making it open source for underprivileged people. Armenia is deeply committed to developing digital advancements as a catalyst for sustainable development. Through collaborative efforts with the governments, industry leaders, civil society, and academia, we aim to unlock the full potential of digital innovation, aimed at economic empowerment, social inclusion, and environmental sustainability. The Republic of Armenia is actively investing in digital infrastructure, public infrastructure, which is very important to highlight, the education and entrepreneurship to cultivate a thriving digital ecosystem. By expanding access to digital services, promoting literacy and fostering innovation, we seek to empower individuals and communities across our region and beyond. One of the such initiatives is the National Identification Platform, IAM, which serves as the gateway for accessing governance services securely. Through this platform, citizens can conveniently authorize their identification using various methods, including the mobile identification and ID cards. Soon, the application will be also launched in a parallel to the new advanced technologies. Armenia is advancing legislation of both cybersecurity resilience and transparency with initiatives such as the new data law, relating the institutional and foundational development when the data belongs to one who generated it, not only for the citizens in Armenia, but for all the visitors. Second one is the cybersecurity law, which is impacting and creating the environment for the citizens to feel more secure, and the freedom of information and public information. Furthermore, as part of our government initiatives promoting digital transformation, there is a growth demand for the digital services, highlighting the necessity for reliable infrastructure, publicly available infrastructure. Despite progress, significant challenges persist, including a lack of the awareness and experience limiting the internet connectivity and cybersecurity concerns. That's why the government of Armenia also initiated the regional project called Crossroad of Peace to providing and building the accessibility for all players in the region to have the access to quality infrastructure. Nevertheless, Armenia Government's Development Index scores for 2022 stands at 0.7, positioning it in a high human capital group and ranking it 74th out of the 193 countries globally. This rank reflects the high level of e-government development, showcasing Armenia's commitment and advancement, digital governance and services delivery. This is creating the foundation where we need to rely on to build strong and competitive public services. Regional and international cooperation can strengthen the link between digital innovation and sustainability development and promote the replication of and the scaling of the digital innovation across our countries and Asia Pacific. The 7th Asia Pacific Information Superhighway Steering Committee meeting held in Yerevan, and we were very privileged to host this event, and we are very enthusiastic and exciting for the ministerial level meeting this year in Astana. This is our link to our national digitalization strategy and providing the foundation for future growth. Relevant international and regional organizations need to rebuild their efforts also in the area of ensuring digital inclusion and upholding the right of people in a vulnerable situation in digital context, who will recognize the imperative to bridge the digital divide and ensure inclusivity in the digital economy. Collaboratively, efforts with our partners will help close this gap, enabling marginalizing the communities to benefit from the digital innovation. In conclusion, Armenia reaffirms its dedication to advancing sustainable development through digital innovation by embracing collaboration and innovation. We can shape a brighter future for Asia and Pacific, leaving a legacy of progress for generations to come and not leaving anyone behind. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable First Deputy Minister, for your statement. Next, I would like to invite the Republic of Korea to be followed by Fiji and Thailand. His Excellency, Mr. Suhut Sunwok, President of the National IT Industry Promotion Agency from Republic of Korea. You have the floor. Thank you.
Yeah. Madam Chair and distinguished guest delegates, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on 80th ESCAP Commission sessions. We extend our gratitude for all the efforts and contribution of Her Excellency Madam Armida Alishabana and the ESCAP Secretariat for organizing these meaningful events. As emphasized in this session's theme report, rapid digitalization and its implication for innovation in the Asia-Pacific regions, it has the potential to swiftly advance the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals and generate positive impacts. Meanwhile, addressing the digital divide among nations, regions, genders, and socially disadvantaged groups is an urgent priority that demands immediate attention and solution. Regional cooperation strengthens the connection between digital innovation and sustainable development and facilitates the spread of digital innovation across Asia-Pacific region. As a dedicated member state of ESCAP, the Republic of Korea has actively contributed to efforts to narrow the digital divide, enhance digital infrastructures, and foster inter-regional cooperation for digital capacity building within the Asia-Pacific regions. Korea has been actively involved in Asia-Pacific Information Superhighway Initiative since its inception in 2012, steadfastly supporting the enhancement of ICT connectivity and capacity building across the Asia-Pacific region. In the era of global digital transformations, Korea established the Asian and Pacific Training Center for Information and Communication Technology for Development, APCICT, in Songdo in 2006. It has consistently provided material and human resources to enhance the ICT capabilities of public officials, policymakers, and cross-government agencies in developing countries. In addition, in October 2022, the Ministry of Science and ICT of Korea, in collaboration with ESCAP, held the Asia-Pacific Digital Ministerial Conference under the theme, Shaping Our Common Future, to discuss and enhance cooperation in digital transformation in the Asia-Pacific region. Furthermore, Korea will be hosting the AI Seoul Summit with United Kingdom is from May 21st to 22nd to deepen our commitment to safety of artificial intelligence technology, while also extending its scope to cover other aspects of global AI governance framework. The AI Seoul Summit's primary goals would be for key global leaders to converge on following three critical priorities on AI safety and innovation and inclusivity. Your attention and support will be highly appreciated. Lastly, as the first host country, the Republic of Korea welcomed the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on the Digital Inclusion and Transformation scheduled for September 2024 in Kazakhstan. Additionally, Korea remains committed to collaborating with ESCAP to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and contributed to the mutual prosperity and sustainable development of the regions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency Sang Wook, for your statement. Now I would like to invite Her Excellency Linara Gereta Bua, from Assistant Minister for Foreign Affairs from Fiji, to take the floor. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, Excellencies, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Sawadika, Nisambulavinaka, and warm greetings from Fiji. At the outset, Excellencies, allow me on behalf of my government and my delegation to thank the Secretariat for the very kind invitation extended to me to attend this 80th Commission session of ESCAP this week. This is the first time that I'm attending an occasion under the remit of ESCAP, and I want to first of all recognize and convey my sincere appreciation to our gracious hosts of the Secretariat and our host this week, the Royal Thai Government, for facilitating our smooth entry into Bangkok yesterday. Chair, the theme of this Commission session addresses a critical need for most of our developing economies in the Asia-Pacific region. However, with our constraints and limitations, it also provides an opportunity to grasp the era of rapid digital transformation for the betterment of mankind. The region deserves a robust platform for digital innovation to leverage our collective efforts and unleash massive opportunities for our mutual shared benefits. Might I add, Chair, that with 6 years to go to reach 2030, global reports indicate that progress on many of the 17 SDGs have been alarmingly slow at both the regional and global levels. If it remains on its current trajectory, our region will achieve less than half of the necessary progress by 2030. Fiji therefore echoes the sentiments of the theme study report that digital innovations could play a decisive role in our collective efforts. Chair, for a region that is globally recognized for digital innovation, pioneering technologies, the Asia-Pacific region should be at the forefront of shaping the narrative for a structured, inclusive, and holistic approach to linking digital innovation and sustainable development, one that guides our respective member governments to achieving the 2030 SDGs, ensuring that no one is left behind in our immense Asia-Pacific region. Chair, the Commission theme for the 80th session aligns with Fiji's continued efforts to establish, strengthen, and leverage digital innovation to address development challenges, protect our economy, and ensure long-term sustainability for our small island states in the vast Pacific Ocean. And I thank you and members and our member states for the choice of the theme. May I place on record, Chair, that Fiji is in the finalization of our national e-commerce strategy. This strategy will provide us a roadmap to navigate the complexities of the digital economy, noting that it aligns with our broader national development priorities of resilience, sustainability, and inclusivity, and ensuring that no one is left behind in our country as my government leads in our digital transformation efforts. Chair, Fiji is also embarking on the development of Fiji's first national digital strategy that will lay out a coordinated approach to scale digital technology to drive economic growth and sustainable development. While the strategy has the long-term goal of the digitalization of key public services and ensuring that the right conditions are in place for an innovative digital economy, Fiji is seeking to learn from the experiences of our member states and partners in this endeavor. So we would like to pursue some bilateral discussions during the week. My government is also integrating cybersecurity considerations into the digital strategy, Mr. Chair, to ensure that our digital transformation is not only innovative and inclusive, but also secure and resilient. And I'm happy to state that Fiji will continue to review its cybersecurity infrastructure, looking at key areas for capacity development and collaboration with and amongst all stakeholders and partners in the region, including law enforcement, critical infrastructure, and disaster relief services. Chair, the integrity and security of our supply chain is important in digital innovation. Vulnerabilities in the supply chain, however, pose significant risks to the continuity and security of critical services and infrastructure. Effective stakeholder partnership and collaboration is therefore pivotally important in this regard. We look forward to increased engagements with ESCAP and other partners, sharing and learning from experiences on regulatory aspects in member states, in promoting research and partnerships among multiple stakeholders, especially civil societies and government entities, to address existing intra-digital divides and, moreover, complementing our current efforts and aligning strategies to leverage digital innovation and create a safe and secure digital ecosystem. Mr. Chair, I conclude by re-emphasizing that our increased resilience on digital infrastructure for communication, commerce, healthcare, transportation, and other services means that the protection of our cyber assets is paramount. Therefore, a regional framework must establish the interlinkages between digital innovation and sustainable development and provide an enabling environment for regional cooperation on digital innovation to support the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. And finally, Chair, to leverage digital strengths to achieve sustainable development, we must be deliberate and strategic. We're only 6 years away, and we do not want a repeat of the failure of the MDGs, leaving many of us behind when the opportunity for digital innovation to catapult us across to 2030 is within our reach now. I thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Assistant Minister for Foreign Affairs from Fiji, Leonora, for your insightful statement. Next, I'd like to invite Her Excellency Eksiri Pintarushi, Permanent Secretary, Office of the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Thailand, to take the floor. You have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, Excellency, distinguished participants. First of all, I would like to congratulate the ESCAP for organizing the 80th Commission session. As we stand at this critical juncture towards 2030, the Asia-Pacific region is still navigating through multiple challenges, including those derived from geopolitical situations, economic fluctuations, and COVID-19 pandemics, thereby slowing down progress towards achieving the SDGs. And within the region, Thailand is deeply concerned over the ongoing unrest in Myanmar, close to the Thai-Myanmar border. We appreciate, therefore, and support ASEAN Foreign Ministers' statement on the 18th of April, which called for all parties to exercise utmost restraint and uphold international humanitarian law, as well as taking urgent steps towards mitigating the impact of conflicts on the civilians, while ensuring the timely and safe delivery of humanitarian assistance to all in need. Distinguished participants, this year Commission's themes of leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific is indeed timely and complement other global initiatives, particularly the Global Digital Compact to be adopted at the Summit of the Future this year in New York. We hope that it will advance a human-centered and planet-centric digital future that enables the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. The recognition of the potential of digital technology to transform societies and stimulate the economy has led Thailand to fully embrace digital innovations. In line with this vision, the Digital Thailand policy guides our commitment towards becoming an advanced digital hub. These comprehensive strategies aim to foster digital infrastructure, inclusivity, and governance, all of which are crucial for human empowerment, economic growth, and social transformation. These initiatives also underscores our unwavering commitment to the prosperity and people dimensions of sustainable development. Building on the Digital Thailand policy, the Prime Minister recently announced Ignite Thailand, which envisioned the countries to become hubs for digital economy, future mobilities, and finance, by leveraging digital innovation to drive Thailand's digital transition goals. Inclusive and equitable access to digital technology and innovation will help empower the people. That is why Thailand is working on integrating technology and innovation to public services, public administrations, and policy making, as amplified in the Thai People Map and SDG dashboard and Cloud First policy, which are reflections of our pledge at the SDG Summit towards poverty reduction, fostering equitable growth, and enhancing service delivery across all levels of government sectors. To leave no one behind, we must address inequalities and inequity for all. Access to universal health coverage in Thailand is widened through integrations of national ID cards with the centralized health ID systems, ensuring more seamless access to healthcare services across the country for everyone. To ensure digital inclusion and safeguard the people against cyber threats, Thailand established an anti-online scam operation center as a one-stop service to curb illegal transaction and encourage the people to confidently engage with digital technologies. To secure sustained economic growth, we need to strengthen partnerships among all sectors. Thailand's trade intelligence system harness big data analytics to create a comprehensive dashboard containing data on agriculture, global demand, provincial trade, and logistics that is accessible by the public. This has helped stakeholders make more informed decisions to grow their business and in turn contribute to the national economy. In addition, as international trade can serve to support economic growth and poverty reduction for all, initiatives such as ThaiTrade.com and the DITP1 application have become central platform for business-to-business and business-to-customer interactions, offering Thai SMEs the opportunities to match with foreign counterparts. Mr. Chair, as Thailand presents our candidature to the Human Rights Council for 2025 to 2027, we pledge to champion the cause of human rights through secure and inclusive digital innovation. We look forward to working with all of you to strengthen digital cooperation for the prosperity of the regions and its people, while leaving no one behind. ESCAP has the potential to forge stronger multi-stakeholder digital cooperation and partnership across the region. Thailand stands ready to share our experience with ESCAP member, associate members, and other stakeholders, and learn from the experience of others to build together a sustainable digital future for all. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Permanent Secretary, for your statement. Right to invite Brunei Darussalam, His Excellency Ajman bin Haji Maludin, Permanent Secretary, Civil Service Governance, Ramsar's Office of Brunei Darussalam, to be followed by Maldives and Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Your Excellency, you have the floor. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to everybody. Excellency, Mr. Chair, Deputy Executive Secretary, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor for me to be here today to represent Brunei Darussalam at the ESCAP's 80th session, and a pleasure again to be here amongst esteemed colleagues. We are here today at this platform to advance our efforts in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, taking into account today's fast-changing global landscape, which has much to do with technological advancement in the Fourth Industrial Revolution. In Brunei Darussalam, our efforts are centered on the wise guidance of His Majesty, the Sultan and the Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam, who has expressed Brunei Darussalam aspiration in becoming a smart nation during a titah His Majesty delivered in conjunction with the 73rd birthday celebration. This has spurred government efforts towards creating a digital government, digital economy, and a digital society driven by the Digital Economy Master Plan 2025, which was launched in June 2020. This master plan is framed with the vision of smart nation through digital transformation in an effort to push for digital transformation for socio-economic growth, as well as towards realizing our nation's vision of Wawasan 2035. To advance the digital ecosystem development, 3 main projects have been introduced. First, the National Information Hub, or NIH. Second, Digital Identity. And thirdly, Digital Payment Hub. Launched in June of 2021, the NIH serves as a secure centralized platform for storing, managing, and disseminating data and information collected within government. The Digital Identity Project and the Digital Payment Hub project helps to ensure a safer, conducive space for individuals to make transactions online. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, since the launch of the master plan, Brunei Darussalam has gone up 5 places from 92nd to 87th in the Global Innovation Index. And based on the International Telecommunication Union ICT Development Index, Brunei Darussalam is placed 12th out of 169 economies and second in ASEAN. To sustain our efforts and ensure its relevance, Brunei Darussalam has developed a comprehensive national science, technology, and innovation framework that aims to improve Brunei competitiveness in science and technology. We also pay close attention to improving inclusive digital literacy through various training programs, such as Digital for All, that focuses on digital literacy training for specific demographics, such as senior citizens, educational initiatives, such as coding with smart devices and Code for Fun, a digital upskilling program that offers up to 100% subsidy for industry-relevant competencies, and tech immersion, a mentorship program for startups to explore newly emerging technologies. However, Brunei Darussalam's market is relatively small, and limited knowledge plus the cost of transitioning into a full digital ecosystem remains a challenge to be continuously addressed. Nonetheless, there's much room for improvement, none more important than to prepare the nation so that they can fully utilize digital services provided both by the government and the private sector. Our people are the key to our long-term success because digital innovation fits of their needs and hence impacting their day-to-day lives. In this regard, Brunei Darussalam places great value in the potential of the youth as impetus for innovation. They are the hope in carrying forward the country's digital transformation and the best influencer for all other members of society to embrace the digital age. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at this opportunity, I would like to share that Brunei Darussalam is not alone in our endeavors. As a member of ASEAN, we have collective support and shared commitment towards achieving digital innovation to drive regional development and integration through regional initiatives and platforms, such as the ASEAN Digital Innovation Program and the ASEAN Digital Integration Framework. With this, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the ESCAP for providing us with this invaluable platform to convene and collaborate. ESCAP's commitment to fostering dialogue, cooperation, and partnership among its member states is commendable and deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your statement. I'd like to invite His Excellency Dr. Hassan Niyaz, Secretary for Economic and Development Cooperation, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Maldives, to take the floor. Thank you.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, my delegation expresses our sincere appreciation to ESCAP for the comprehensive study prepared for the consideration of the 80th session of the Commission. We recognize the transformative role of digital innovations in linking technology with social, economic, and environmental outcomes, and its crucial role in the implementation of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The Maldives is committed to leveraging digital innovations to empower individuals, improve access to essential services, and drive inclusive economic growth. The Government of Maldives has adopted an ambitious development agenda that stems from innovation, sustainability, and inclusivity. In line with this agenda, the Government of Maldives has announced the ongoing efforts to establish smart and resilient urban centers throughout the Maldives. These centers will reduce the existing dependency on the capital city of Male, thereby fostering sustainability and enhancing climate resilience. Another notable and ambitious initiative by the Government of Maldives is the Rasmale Eco-City project, which envisions urban development with sustainable standards and digital innovation, complementing through renewable energy infrastructure, smart grid systems, green technology, research, and smart home technologies. Mr. Chair, despite the challenges of being a small island nation, the Maldives has embraced innovative governance through technology to elevate public service delivery and transparency. The recent launch of automated air cargo clearance by the Maldives Customs Services exemplifies a shift towards efficient trade facilitation, minimizing paperwork and errors while enhancing security measures. The government has also prioritized the promotion of paperless e-government platforms such as the OneGov and eFast platforms and the utilization of artificial intelligence across various services to improve efficiency and service delivery. These are already showing results for those utilizing these services. Similarly, the government's initiative to introduce e-wallet services aims to modernize financial services and enhance business operations, reflecting the government's commitment and technological advancement and its vision to drive productivity and create investment-friendly environments. In the same vein, the launching of the Rayithungadu, which translates directly to Citizen's Voice, portal by the President, Dr. Muizu, underscores the commitment to citizen engagement and transparent government by the government. The platform enables direct communication between citizens and the President, promoting accountability and participation in the democratic process. As an island nation, Maldives recognizes the pivotal role of digital innovation in advancing environmental sustainability. The government has announced its plans to increase the renewable energy share that meets 33% of the country's electricity demand within the next 5 years. Mr. Chair, as we navigate the complexities of digital transformation, the Maldives remains committed to upholding digital rights, privacy, and cyber security principles. The establishment of National Cyber Security Agency under the Ministry of Homeland Security and Technology demonstrates the government's unwavering commitment to safeguarding national cyber security. The digital revolution presents an unparalleled opportunity to shape a more equitable, inclusive, and sustainable future for all. Realizing this vision requires collaborative effort, knowledge sharing, and partnerships. As we embark on this journey together, let us harness the transformative power of digital innovation to build a brighter tomorrow for generations to come and to ensure that we leave no one behind. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary, for your statement. Next, I would like to invite Excellency Ambassador of Democratic People's Republic of Korea to have the floor.
Mr. Chair, on behalf of the delegation of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, I would like to extend congratulations to you on your election as the chair of that session, and I hope that this session will achieve fruitful results under your able leadership. Our delegation appreciates that in recent years, ESCAP has supported the efforts of the member states to achieve major targets of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and that it has made considerable contributions to realizing mutual exchange and cooperation. Mr. Chair, the promotion of socio-economic development on basis of digital, intelligence, and IT has become one of the world trends today. The achievement of the Sustainable Development Goal will not come true if the developing countries, which accounts for more than 2/3 of the world, not actively join the trends of digitalization. The SDGs, which aims to achieve everyone's equal and balanced development with no one left behind, should be a practical help to the development of humankind. In order for this, the ESCAP should pay attention to the following issues. Firstly, we should further strengthen dissemination, sharing, and cooperation in the field of information technology based on the principles of equality and mutual benefit. Active promotion of technical cooperation for digital innovation and sharing the good successes and experiences among member states in an effective way to accelerate digital innovation worldwide. We should not only strengthen cooperation, but also adhere to the principle of respecting the legal and socio-economic system and cultural diversity of the counterparts. It is also necessary to completely eradicate such acts as imposing one's will on others or attaching political strings to cooperation. Secondly, digital innovation and introduction should lead to practical benefit for the developing countries, and its effectiveness should be found during the implementation of SDGs. At the moment, the efforts of the developing countries to achieve the SDGs are faced with challenges and obstacles, and every country has different priorities. As such, digital innovation will prove the effectiveness only if it is carried out according to the circumstances and requirements of individual country. Mr. Chair, now our people are vigorously opening up the new era of an overall national prosperity by holding fast to scientific technical development as a lifeline under the wise leadership of Comrade Kim Jong-un, President of the State Affairs of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. the Democratic People's Republic of Korea government has achieved considerable successes in digitalizing various fields of the socio-economy. Digital integrated management system has been introduced in factories and enterprises. Telemedicine system between urban and rural areas has been established, and satellite imaging and manuring and cultivating of crops using drones have been introduced in agriculture. Such active promotion of digitalization in various fields has contributed to the prosperity and development of the country. The IT equipment supplied to schools free of charge by the state has been introduced into educational practice, significantly improving the level of IT and the quality of education. Educational multimedia programs have also been developed in our own way to help school children in their study. The National IT Successes Exhibition 2023, held in October last year, served as an occasion to introduce and popularize valuable successes and experiences gained in the recent years to the whole country. The IT contest, held on a regular basis with the attendance of university and scientific research institutes, play an important role in speeding up the digitalization and IT of the national economy. Our government will further fulfill its responsibility and role in promoting digital innovation, for the sustainable development in the Asia-Pacific region and actively join the international cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Ambassador, for your statement. Next, Votre Excellence Jean-Claude Pombeuf, ambassadeur de France en Thaïlande. Vous avez la parole.
Merci, Monsieur le Président, Madame la Secrétaire exécutive, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs. La pandémie de la Covid-19 a bouleversé notre quotidien, mais a aussi révélé le potentiel du numérique dans notre vie et nos activités. Non seulement pour réduire les inégalités d'accès aux soins, mais également pour transformer nos économies et ouvrir de nouvelles opportunités à tous les acteurs de nos sociétés. Ce constat s'applique à l'Asie-Pacifique, qui a su particulièrement s'adapter aux défis soulevés par la pandémie et qui est un carrefour d'innovation numérique. Cette session appelle notre attention avec une grande pertinence sur le rôle que peuvent jouer les nouvelles technologies dans l'accélération de la mise en œuvre de l'agenda 2030. Les innovations numériques peuvent non seulement jouer un rôle déterminant dans l'effort collectif global, mais, nous le savons aussi, la région Asie-Pacifique est l'une des zones du monde où les enjeux du développement durable se posent avec une acuité particulière, qu'il s'agisse de vulnérabilité accrue au changement climatique, de la protection de la biodiversité, de la prévention des pandémies, de la gestion raisonnée des ressources en eau, pour n'en citer que quelques-uns. La France est convaincue que l'innovation est au cœur du développement économique et durable. Je parle d'une innovation responsable au service de l'intérêt général et du développement durable. Pour cela, seule une approche collective et inclusive nous permettra d'atteindre nos objectifs. La France est résolument engagée en faveur de ce principe d'innovation responsable. Paris accueillera cette année la 2e édition du sommet pour la sécurité de l'intelligence artificielle. L'intelligence artificielle peut être un outil puissant au service du bien social, pour une croissance durable et inclusive, pour accélérer nos efforts en faveur des objectifs de développement durable. L'espace numérique doit être un espace de liberté qui nous aide à progresser collectivement. Mais il doit aussi être inclusif pour nous assurer de la défense des droits des personnes vulnérables dans les environnements numériques, qu'il s'agisse des enfants, comme nous l'avons fait en France avec le laboratoire pour la protection de l'enfance en ligne, ou encore des femmes, sur la protection des droits desquelles la diplomatie française est pleinement mobilisée. Mesdames et messieurs, la France entend apporter une contribution active par sa présence dans l'Indo-Pacifique au développement de la région sur la thématique à l'ordre du jour de cette session. En décembre 2020, la Commission européenne a lancé une plateforme dévolue à l'action européenne en matière de développement par le numérique, le Digital for Development Hub. La France assure la coordination de la branche Asie-Pacifique depuis son lancement lors du Forum ministériel pour la coopération dans l'Indo-Pacifique le 22 février 2022. Un dispositif d'assistance technique visant à faire émerger des projets de coopération dans les domaines du climat, de la connectivité et de l'e-gouvernance a ainsi été mis en place. Nous nous sommes également engagés au sein même de la CESAP avec le développement auprès du secrétariat de la Commission d'un expert français pour le commerce numérique depuis 2022. Par nos initiatives en matière d'aide au développement, nous tentons d'apporter des solutions concrètes, notamment par les actions soutenues par l'AFD, l'Agence française de développement. À cet égard, nous avons deux grandes priorités. La lutte contre le changement climatique ainsi que la protection de la biodiversité terrestre, marine et côtière. L'AFD est très active en Asie du Sud-Est en matière de gestion de l'eau, pour la promotion de pratiques durables et pour la résilience des communautés vulnérables face aux défis climatiques. S'agissant de la prévention des risques en particulier, nous partageons le constat de la CESAP que les innovations technologiques peuvent atténuer l'impact des catastrophes naturelles. Lors de la COP 21 à Paris, nous avions lancé l'initiative CRUISE pour Climate Risk and Early Warning Systems pour renforcer les capacités des systèmes d'alerte précoce face aux événements climatiques extrêmes. Plusieurs projets ont vu le jour depuis, notamment au Laos, au Cambodge et dans le Pacifique. En collaboration avec les gouvernements de la Nouvelle-Calédonie et du Vanuatu, nous finançons l'installation d'un câble sous-marin intelligent qui, une fois opérationnel, améliorera la connectivité numérique et la surveillance sismique. Je souhaite souligner enfin le rôle de la jeunesse. Les nouvelles générations disposent d'une remarquable aptitude à se servir des outils numériques et à innover. Il est important que la jeunesse soit source d'innovation en faveur d'un développement durable et inclusif. En conclusion, pour relever ces enjeux, la coopération régionale est essentielle pour renforcer le lien entre innovation numérique et développement durable à plus grande échelle. Nos partenaires en Asie-Pacifique peuvent compter sur l'engagement de la France comme allié du développement durable, mais également comme incubateur de solutions. Pleinement engagée en faveur de l'égalité, de la prospérité et du développement durable dans cette région, la France souhaite féliciter à nouveau la CESAP pour son impulsion en faveur de la coopération régionale en Indo-Pacifique. Je souhaite que cette 80e session, pour laquelle je remercie la CESAP, permette des échanges fructueux autour des partenariats pour faire avancer le développement durable. Je vous remercie.
Merci, Votre Excellence Ambassadeur, pour votre allocution importante. Merci bien. Next, I would like to invite Excellency's Ambassador of Russian Federation, His Excellency Evgeny Dominikin. You have the floor, sir. Okay. To be followed by Micronesia and Marshall Islands.
Уважаемый господин председатель, уважаемые коллеги, разработка и широкое применение технологий и инновационных цифровых решений является залогом повышения динамики социально-экономического развития. Это имеет все более возрастающее значение для укрепления эффективного государственного управления, повышения конкурентоспособности экономик, расширения горизонта интеграционных процессов во всех сферах хозяйственной деятельности. Цифровые инновации способны коренным образом изменить ситуацию с реализацией повестки 2030, обеспечив необходимое ускорение темпов ее реализации. Они также могут стать, при условии их ответственного применения, мощным инструментом, способствующим преодолению вызовов в экономической, социальной и природоохранной областях, стоящих перед АТР в контексте множественных кризисов современности. В этой связи приветствуем усилия СКАТа по налаживанию регионального сотрудничества в области преодоления так называемого цифрового разрыва, укрепления соответствующего потенциала стран-членов, обеспечения доступа населения АТР, в особенности из числа наименее развитых государств, к передовым информационно-коммуникационным технологиям высокоскоростному, качественному и недорогому интернету, в том числе в рамках реализации инициативы по Азиатско-Тихоокеанской информационной супермагистрали. Говоря о созидательном потенциале технологических инноваций и цифровизации, нельзя не отметить тот факт, что нынешние международные форматы деятельности на этом направлении таят в себе и риски усиления технологической зависимости одних государств или групп государств от других, размывания их цифрового суверенитета. Доступ целых народов к основным информационным ресурсам оказывается порой в руках частного капитала, обслуживающего политические интересы стран своей юрисдикции. В этой связи считаем принципиально важной задачей повышение прозрачности и ответственного поведения крупных технологических компаний и других игроков этого сектора. Важно так выстраивать международное сотрудничество на треке ИКТ и цифровизации, чтобы во главе угла стояли соблюдение общепризнанных принципов и норм международного права и ориентация на нужды людей. Господин председатель, учитывая стремительность процесса в сфере ИКТ и цифровизации, мы активно работаем у себя над укреплением базы отечественных цифровых решений и обеспечением их передового лидерского потенциала. Приступаем к разработке национального проекта «Экономика данных и цифровая трансформация государства». В него будут включены мероприятия, обеспечивающие, в частности, темп роста в 2025-2030 годах, инвестиций и отечественные решения в сфере информационных технологий вдвое выше темпа роста валового внутреннего продукта, формирование к 2030 году цифровых платформ во всех ключевых отраслях экономики и социальной сферы, а также в сфере государственного управления, поддержку компаний и пилотных проектов, разрабатывающих и производящих оборудование для хранения и обработки данных, а также создающих программное обеспечение. Придаем большое внимание участию в международном взаимодействии в области ИКТ как на глобальном, так и на региональном уровне под эгидой ESCAP. Совместно с нашими партнерами ВТР работаем в пользу сокращения цифрового разрыва в регионе, задействуя в том числе ресурсы своего ежегодного добровольного взноса в комиссию. На эти средства сейчас реализуются проекты по развитию информационно-коммуникационной связуемости стран Северной и Центральной Азии и по применению ИКТ в целях снижения опасности стихийных бедствий. Господин председатель, в этом году состоится сразу несколько важных международных конференций в интересах стран с особыми потребностями, наименее развитых стран, малых островных государств и стран, не имеющих выхода к морю. Россия всецело разделяет необходимость оказания им международного содействия, в связи с чем внесла финансовый взнос в подготовку к третьей конференции ООН по странам, не имеющим выхода к морю, которая состоится в Кигали, в Руанде, в июне нынешнего года. Готовы к дальнейшей работе со всеми заинтересованными партнерами для развития науки и передовых технологий в нашем регионе в интересах достижения стратегической цели, обеспечения достойного уровня жизни населения и решения других социально-экономических задач в соответствии с установками повестки 2030. Благодарю за внимание.
Thank you, Honorable Ambassador, for your statement. Next, I would like to invite Ambassador from Micronesia, His Excellency Carlson Seacraft, to take the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I bring warm greetings from the people and the government of the Federated States of Micronesia. Chair, I thank you for the opportunity to speak on today's theme. I'd like to submit to the record that FSM appreciates your able leadership in convening today's meeting and the extended generosity accorded to me and my colleagues since our arrival. At the outset, let me begin by expressing my country's utmost respect to the custodians of the land in which we stand on, and gratitude towards the Royal Thai government and its people for hosting today's meeting in this beautiful country. Quite a scenic view that is pleasant to see, and I am very much appreciative of the arrangements made to my country to be able to sit among you today and be able to deliver a few words among you this day regarding connectivity and technology that speaks volume across all communities in the Pacific, as described in the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, endorsed by our leaders for its implementation last year, November. Fellow colleagues and friends, FSM is among the 18 countries in the Pacific that has foreseen the great potential in digital economy that is one of the critical components to achieving economic growth, which will provide reliable digital platform services that can promote opportunities across all sectoral agencies in government, but most importantly, to deliver affordable and sound policy on transformative digital technology within communities across the Blue Pacific. I find no better place to stir us in the right direction with the support of this platform. I cannot stress enough of the fact that small island developing states are at a greater disadvantage due to our scattered geographical isolation. Mr. Chair, it is within this context that I find it appropriate to call your attention to my country's commitment towards the issue of connectivity and access to sustainable digital transformation within the Micronesian region. The East Micronesian Fiber Optic Cable Project, which will cover FSM, the Republic of Nauru, and the Republic of Kiribati, is one example of how FSM is committed to the theme of digital innovations. This project will bring digital access to over 100,000 people in the 3 Micronesian countries. This EMC project is a living testament of FSM's contribution to our collective sustainable development goals, and it is expected to be completed next year, 2025. Therefore, I'm very excited to sit among fellow countrymen today who are dare to hope that we will collectively discuss ways in which we all can achieve at a quickened pace our SDGs. Like many other small island developing countries, FSM is the only country in the Pacific that consists of 607 low-lying atolls with a population of 104,832 residents, to which 22,693 are women. And similar to the countries that value the principle of equal access to all its citizens, FSM is soon to realize digital access to low-income households. I would like to expand on a statement made by FSM during the 78th UNGA on agenda item 26 in October of last year, and I quote in part, "Basic necessities to improve our livelihood are what our leaders in the Pacific had envisioned to accomplish," end quote. Again, Mr. Chair, FSM is in complete support of what we discussed today to improve the lives of our Pacific people. And this calls for us again to strengthen our collective approach to the SDGs. Before I conclude, I would be remiss if I do not commend the exceptional planning and preparation put to this 88th session by the ESCAP Secretariat and staff. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Ambassador Carlson, for your statement. Next, I'd like to invite His Excellency Ambassador Adasha Kodiri, Ambassador from Tajikistan, to take the floor to to be followed by Marshall Islands. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, currently the government of Tajikistan is implementing its national strategy for development until 2030, the main purpose of which is to improve the well-being of the population through sustainable development. In order to successfully solve a complex of issues, we have identified within the framework of the National Development Strategy until 2030 such strategic goals as ensuring energy independence, breaking the communication deadlock, ensuring food security, and accelerating industrialization, without which achieving the SDGs seems impossible. I would also like to note that the further development of hydropower and renewable energy sources are priority issues for Tajikistan. Efficient use of water resources, which are becoming the most vulnerable due to climate change, plays an important role in achieving the SDGs. It is safe to say that much has been achieved in this regard within the framework of the International Decade Water for Sustainable Development 2018-2028, in order to provide favorable opportunities for cooperation in the field of targeted use of water resources. In its turn, the achievement of these goals requires the implementation of specific projects at the different levels. In this area, we consider as priorities an increase in efficiency of technologies as well digitalization of the vital spheres of the country. Tajikistan, realizing the important role of scientific and technological progress, is taking appropriate measures to improve the legislative and institutional framework in order to use global trend to achieve sustainable development of the country. In this regard, the concept of the digital economy of Tajikistan and the mid-term program for the development of the digital economy in Tajikistan for 2021-2025 were adopted. In addition, the concept of e-government formation in the Republic of Tajikistan, the laws on electronic signatures and electronic commerce were adopted. These documents will regulate and ensure the smooth implementation of e-commerce operations. We are confident that such initiatives, strategic documents, and institutional changes have been adopted and are being implemented in all countries of the Asia and Pacific region. The joint development of these areas will allow achieving a sustainable synergetic effect within our region. The implementation of these goals also requires the mobilization of the necessary funds, which is becoming increasingly problematic considering the constantly changing international relations and emerging crises of various types in different regions of the world. In this regard, deeper and expanded cooperation, as well as increased aid volumes, become an urgent need as an important component of digitalization and development financing. These circumstances require the revival and intensification of world trade and investment, which are main engines of production growth, and accordingly, the well-being of the people of the world. We hope that the relevant United Nations and other international institutions, donor countries, will render specific assistance and support to the development countries for resolving these important problems. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your statement. Next, I'd like to invite His Excellency Ambassador from the Republic of Marshall Islands to Fiji and Pacific Island countries to take the floor. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, and distinguished delegates, I extend the warmest yakwe and greetings from Her Excellency President Ilda C. Aini and the people of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. I also extend our deepest appreciation to the host country, the Kingdom of Thailand, and ESCAP for arranging this very important meeting today. Mr. Chairman, as we navigate the complexity of the post-COVID-19 and the climate vulnerable modern world, the importance of leveraging digital innovation for the sustainable development of our countries and people cannot be overstated. In an era defined by rapid technological advancement and where technology shapes every facet of our lives, our political systems must evolve to keep pace with this advancement. Digital innovation holds the key to unlocking solutions to some of the most complex sustainability challenges, from navigating climate change to advancing social equity and economic prosperity. The Marshall Islands digital transition efforts represent more than just our shifts to tools and methodologies. They embody the fundamental transformation in how we wish to govern, communicate, and interact as a nation. By harnessing the power of digital technologies, we have the opportunity to foster greater transparency, efficiency, and inclusivity in our political processes, and by leveraging digital tools and platforms, we can amplify the voices of marginalized communities, bridge the digital divide, and ensure that no one is left behind in our pursuit of sustainable development. The Marshall Islands believes that embracing digital transition means embracing innovation and change. It requires us to challenge outdated norms and embrace new ways of thinking and operating. By doing so, we hope to unlock immense potential for progress and prosperity, both in our nation and in our interactions with the global community. Amongst the many innovative efforts in the Marshall Islands is the recently initiated ITU Smart Villages and Smart Islands initiative. We hope to foster a system that can provide affordable connectivity and sustainable digital services to our remote communities to improve the well-being and livelihoods of our people by empowering them with digitally enabled solutions and skills, and also address their daily needs. With this initiative, we hope to promote skill development, particularly in bridging the gender digital divide and promoting equal access for all women and girls. In all our efforts in addressing our most pressing challenges, such as the adverse effects of climate change, environmental degradation, healthcare, and education in inclusive growth. Mr. Chairman, leveraging digital innovation for the sustainable development of our communities is not merely an option, but a necessity for the advancement of our political systems, our people, and our nation. By embracing innovative solutions with foresight, integrity, and commitment to inclusivity, we can build a better future for our generations to come. Komoltada, and I thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency Junior ID, for your statement. Next, I'd like to invite Ambassador from Timor-Leste, His Excellency Juvencio de Jesus Martins, to to take the floor, to be followed by Nepal and Cambodia.
Her Excellency, Executive Secretary of ESCAP, Excellency, Mr. Chair, and members of the Bureau of the 18th session, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Technological change is one of the most critical issues facing Timor-Leste. Its strategic plan for digital development aims to achieve a society where all can create and share values and contribute to the digital age and development of a digital economy. In this era of unprecedented connectivity and rapid technological advancement, leveraging digital innovation is not merely an option but a necessity. If we are to achieve the ambitious goals set forth in 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Mr. Chair, allow me to highlight some key areas where digital innovation can drive sustainable development and provide tangible examples of successful initiatives. Number one, digital inclusion. By promoting digital literacy and skills development, we can empower individuals and communities to fully participate in the digital economy. For instance, initiatives like community-based digital training programs have proven successful in equipping marginalized population with the necessary skills to access digital opportunities. Timor-Leste is currently exploring opportunities to develop its digital economy, including e-commerce, digital payments, and online services. This is in line with the Timor-Leste Digital 2032 strategic plan to develop technology and ICT centered on human and economic development, to deliver government services, e-government to include economic, health, and agriculture. Efforts in areas could help drive economic growth, create job opportunities, and improve access to goods and services for citizens. Number two, digital infrastructure. By investing in digital infrastructure such as broadband networks and mobile connectivity, we can bridge the digital divide and create an enabling environment for sustainable development. Projects like the installation of solar-powered internet kiosks in remote areas have demonstrated the potential to extend connectivity to endorse communities while promoting renewable energy solutions. Meanwhile, Timor-Leste has been working to improve its digital infrastructure, including expanding internet connectivity and mobile network coverage. However, challenges such as geographic remoteness and limited resources may still hinder progress in the area. Number three, e-commerce and digital trade. By leveraging digital platforms, business can reach new markets, streamlining supply chains, and reduce environmental footprints. Initiatives like digital marketplace for locally sourced products empower small-scale producers to access global markets while promoting sustainable practices such as fair trade and organic agriculture. Recently, Timor-Leste, through the Minister of Trade and Industry, have launched the Trade Information Portal, aiming to improve the business environment comprehensively, friendly platform that simplifies the process of navigating Timor-Leste exports and import activities. Number four, data-driven decision-making. By harnessing the power of big data, governments and organizations can make informed decisions, optimize resource allocation, and monitor process towards sustainable development goals. Projects like predictive analytics for disease surveillance, and smart monitoring systems for water quality illustrates the transformative impact of data-driven approaches on public health and environmental management. Investment in digital literacy and skills development are crucial for leveraging digital innovation effectively. Timor-Leste tries to focusing on initiatives to enhance education in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and promote digital skills training among the population. Number 5, cross-sectoral collaboration. By fostering regional-wide cooperation and sharing best practices, we can amplify the impact of digital innovation on sustainable development outcomes. Platforms such as regional digital innovation hubs and multi-stakeholders partnership provide valuable opportunities for collaboration and knowledge exchange. Mr. Chair, in conclusion, the accelerated implementation of a 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development requires bold and innovative approaches to address complex challenges. By harnessing the power of digital innovation and strengthening regional-wide cooperation, we can build a more inclusive, resilient, and sustainable future for all. Let us seize this opportunity to unlock the full potential of digital technologies in advancing sustainable development across Asia and the Pacific. Timor-Leste appreciates partners, countries, and international organizations for the support in leveraging digital innovation in Timor-Leste. We seek your confirmed continued support for our shared goals and promoting inclusive and sustainable development in the Asia-Pacific region. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, Martin Ambassador, thanks for your statement. And I'd like to give the floor to Honorable Dr. Ramesh Chandra Pudel from National Planning Commission of Nepal to have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and privilege to address this August gathering at the 80th session of Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific on the theme of leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development for Asia and the Pacific. On behalf of the government and people of Nepal, I would like to extend greetings to all of you. The world has gone the phenomenal changes in the past decades owing to the unprecedented development and innovation in science and digital technologies, the result of which can be immensely in areas such as transportation, agriculture, and many other sectors, including AI. Nepal acknowledges that the digital technology has great potential of addressing the most complex challenges facing our nation and the region, from improving the governance and service delivery to promoting inclusive growth and reducing inequalities. Digital innovation offers us unprecedented opportunity to build more resilient, equitable, and sustainable future. Implementation of e-government services and the use of digital platforms can enable citizens to access government services and information more conveniently, leading to a greater transparency and accountability. Therefore, Nepal prepared a digital Nepal framework in 2019 and is in the process of implementation, as a result of which now the share of population with internet access has reached above 90% of the total population. The pandemic is also a stark reminder of the importance of digital technology, developing LLDC's capacity to realize the full potential of digital technologies and e-commerce, and its expansion is critical to offset the constraints facing by LLDCs. But starting this transformative journey is not without challenges, though. Similar to many other LDC in the region, Nepal also faces obstacles such as digital divide, inadequate infrastructure, and capacity constraints. These challenges threaten to widen existing disparities and undermine our efforts to harness the full potential of digital innovation for sustainable development. We face gaps in the digital literacy and internet connectivity, particularly in rural and remote areas. Lack of sufficient digital infrastructure, digital literacy, and internet coverage poses significant barriers to the implementation of the digital governance in the country. LDCs continue to face both traditional and emerging development challenges. Eradicating poverty, reducing inequality, providing health and education to the people, and ensuring them decent living conditions remain daunting tasks for all LDCs. High transport and trade transaction costs remain a major impediment to LLDCs' foreign trade. Improved trade facilitation is vital to address this constraint. Trade promotion based on IT and digital innovation can be more competitive to reimburse the trade cost associated with the landlockedness. Despite the challenges, Nepal is optimistic about the future of digital innovations in the governance and development. Nepal is committed to embracing digital innovations as a cornerstone of our development agenda. We have already made significant progress in this direction with initiatives such as our National Digital Strategy and our efforts to expand access to broadband connectivity across the country. However, Nepal cannot accomplish this task alone. In order to fully realize the potential of digital innovation for sustainable development, cooperation and partnerships are crucial. At the same time, our approach to digital innovation should also incorporate the values of inclusivity, equity, and sustainability. We also make sure that the needs of the marginalized and vulnerable citizens are given the top priority so that they are not left behind. More than half of the LLDCs are also LDC, including Nepal. As our risks and vulnerabilities are higher, our effort must also be stronger. Financing is a key challenge to meet all these requirements and infrastructure needs. Finally, I would like to reiterate Nepal's unwavering commitment to using digital innovation for achieving the goals of sustainable development. By working closely with the ESCAP and the member states, we can leverage collective expertise, resources, and best practice to accelerate the adoption of digital solutions and achieve our shared development and development objectives. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you, Honorable Members of National Planning Commission, Nepal, for your statement. Next, I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Sita, Deputy Director General Department of Digital Economy from Ministry of Economy and Finance, Cambodia. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency Chair, Excellencies, Madams, delegates. I am honored to represent Cambodia in this discussion on leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development. Cambodia firmly believes that digital technology is essential for progress across all dimensions for sustainable development. Guided by Cambodia Digital Economy and Society Policy Framework 2021-2035, we are committed to a more inclusive, prosperous, and resilient future. To foster economic sustainability, Cambodia is actively promoting digital entrepreneurship and innovation. We have established programs to support startups, provide incubation support, mentorship, and funding opportunities. Enhancing financial inclusion is another key priority for Cambodia. Through initiatives like the Cambodia FinTech Development Policy 2023 to 2028 and the Bagong payment system, we are promoting the use of mobile banking and digital financial services. Additionally, we are actively developing an e-invoicing system that will modernize and digitize invoicing process, enabling businesses to conduct transactions more efficiently, securely, and environmental friendly. Building a skilled digital workforce is essential for sustainable development. Cambodia is investing in initiatives to enhance digital literacy across all segments of society. Programs like the Roadmap for Digital Skill Development in Cambodia, 2021 to 2035, aim to equip people with the skill needed to thrive the digital economy, ensuring no one is left behind. Efficiency in business processes through modernization of government platform and the government financial management information system, enhance transparency, accountability, and efficiency. Additionally, online business registration process and the public service delivery through online, reducing both time and cost for entrepreneurs and citizens. Breaching the digital divide is another priority for Cambodia. We are expanding internet access, particularly in rural areas, and leveraging technology to streamline access to public services, closing the urban-rural digital gap. Building infrastructure, digital infrastructure, is fundamental to fostering and enabling innovation. Cambodia has developed key platforms like the National Data Exchange Platform called CAMDX, the National eKYC Platform called CAMDGK, the Bagong Payment System, which is the digital payment infrastructure, and the Government Digital Document Verification Platform, verify.gov.kh, all to support innovation and streamline processes, laying the groundwork to future advancement. Furthermore, Cambodia is committed to leveraging digital innovation for environmental sustainability by reducing paperwork through business process streamline via digital platform and system. Despite our progress, Cambodia acknowledges the challenges that remain, ensuring equitable access to digital infrastructure and services, keeping pace with rapid technological advancement, addressing digital literacy gap, and strengthening cybersecurity measures are ongoing challenges. Rapid advancement in artificial intelligence presents both opportunities and challenges. While AI has the potential to drive innovation and enhance productivity, it also raises concern about job displacement, data privacy, and ethical consideration. Developing a robust legal framework to govern digital activities, protect digital rights, and ensure compliance with international standards and best practice is crucial. However, these challenges also present opportunities for regional collaboration and knowledge sharing. Together, we can unlock the transformative potential of digital innovation, creating a more prosperous, inclusive, and a sustainable future for all citizens of Asia and the Pacific. Cambodia is committed to active participation in regional dialogues and collaboration initiatives to achieve this shared goal.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Director General Seta, for your statement. Next, we have a statement in a video from United Kingdom by Right Honorable Mr. Andrew Mitchell, Member of Parliament, Minister of State for Development and Africa, Foreign and Commonwealth, and Development Office. Thank you. Followed by Japan.
Hello, I'm glad to join you today, and it is very fitting that I do so via a video message. This meeting, with several other people joining us virtually, is being played live on YouTube, all of which goes to show how digitization has changed the way we all work, live, and interact. But we know that progress has been uneven. Almost a third of the world's people still do not have access to the internet, including 65% of homes in the least developed countries. Lack of skills and poor infrastructure are additional barriers, and digital exclusion only widens existing inequalities, including the gender gap, with women 20% less likely than men to own a mobile device. So we must bridge this deep digital divide and harness these revolutionary technologies for the good of all the world's people. Because there is no doubt that digital transformation has a huge part to play in supporting free, open, and prosperous societies. That, of course, includes Asia and the Pacific, a powerhouse of a region when it comes to global growth and progress on development. The opportunity here is immense to power our economies and pioneer groundbreaking solutions to problems like climate change and pandemics. And on an individual level, to transform lives through innovations like mobile money and fintech, which have given millions of people access to banking for the first time. And then there's the online teaching resources that have transformed learning for young people in remote areas, giving them the opportunities they deserve to succeed. And of course, telemedicine, bringing doctors to those who cannot reach them in person and saving many lives as a result. So for all these reasons, and many more besides, Britain recently launched our Digital Development Strategy. It sets out how we will collaborate with others, including many of you here today, to ensure that digital transformation is inclusive, responsible, and sustainable. We very much look forward to our talks with you this week, exchanging lessons and best practices, and figuring out how we can work together best. And we are keen to develop further partnerships with ESCAP member and associate member states, because we are stronger together, sharing all the experience and expertise we can bring to the table. Just look at Britain's dialogue partnership with ASEAN, which is helping to improve internet access for marginalized groups, building regional cybersecurity centers, and promoting the safe use of artificial intelligence for development. Together, we are also building stronger business-to-business links, recognizing the private sector as the engine of development. And we are supporting efforts to double the region's digital economy, driving growth and prosperity for all. This year, we are glad to support Laos as ASEAN chair to advance work on the digital agenda as part of their wider focus on enhancing ASEAN's connectivity and resilience. And then there is our work with the World Bank across the region, for example, helping to connect the software and IT companies in Nepal through a national association, which in turn can plug into the wider global digital and IT industry. These are just a few short examples in the few minutes I have, and this is just the start. So as we embrace this new digital world and all the opportunities it brings for freedom, security, and prosperity, let's make sure we bring everyone with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Mitchell, for your statement. Let's write to. We have a statement from Japan by Honorable Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Mr. Osaka Yasushi. Thank you.
年は日本にとってESCAP加盟70周年の記念すべき年でもあります。改めてESCAPがアジア太平洋地域において果たしてきた役割について高く評価するとともに、アリシャバナ事務局長をはじめ関係者のご尽力に敬意を表します。我が国とESCAPはこれまでアジア太平洋地域が抱える課題に対処すべく緊密に連携してきました。例えば日本にある 国連アジア太平洋統計研修所シアップにおいては、これまで各国から約3万4000人を対象に研修を実施し、各国の統計能力の構築を通じて地域全体の経済発展に貢献してきました。ESCAP が今後ますます重要な役割を果たしていく上で、我が国は不可欠かつ重要なパートナーとしてさらに貢献していく考えです。議長、SDGs のすべての目標を包括的かつ統合的に解決していくためには、マルチステークホルダーの協働が不可欠であるとともに、革新的技術を最大限活用することが極めて重要です。AI をはじめとするデジタル技術には SDGs の達成を大きく前進させうる大きな可能性があります。同時にサイバーセキュリティや偽情報のリスクなど、新しい技術には負の側面もあります。人間の尊厳を守るためのデジタル技術を活用すべく、今年9月の未来サミットに向けて今次総会において議論が深まれることを期待しています。またこうした取り組みを進める上でジェンダーの視点の重要性も指摘したいと思います。 UN ウーマンによれば、デジタル化から女性が排除されると低中所得国の GDP は1兆ドルの損失を被るとされています。イノベーションに対するジェンダーを包含したアプローチは、女性の権利と市民参加に対する認識を高めることができます。こうした考えのもと、ESCAP ともジェンダーと女性の参画を踏まえた連携を密にしていきたいと考えています。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Honorable Vice Minister from Japan, for your statement. Next, we have a statement from Malaysia by Honorable Dato Hajat Hanifat, Deputy Minister, Minister of Economy.
Assalamualaikum and peace be upon you. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to represent Malaysia in this 80th session of the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific, ESCAP 80, and would like to extend our gratitude to the UN ESCAP for providing this platform. Malaysia has dedicated to sustainable development agenda with the launch of the new economic policy since the 70s, focusing on poverty eradication and societal restructuring. Subsequent 5-year national development plans have prioritized on inclusive economic growth, poverty eradication, quality education, and environmental conservation. The whole-of-nation approach with inclusive decision-making and follow-through processes is crucial in bringing the SDG goals to a common agenda. In Malaysia, the Prime Minister chairs the SDG Council, representing the highest governing body to steer the implementation of SDG with participation by the public and private sectors, civil society organizations, and academics. In the recent midterm review of the 12th Malaysian Plan, innovative solutions and digital technologies were adopted, where focus was given in boosting digitalization and advanced technology. This includes enabling faster and more reliable connectivity in adopting emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and big data analytics. Strategies currently under implementation creates enabling environment for the growth of the digital economy, expanding digitalization, strengthening capacity and capability in research, development, commercialization, and innovation. These strategies are in line with the Malaysian Digital Economy Blueprint, the National Fourth Industrial Revolution Policy, and Public Sector Digitalization Strategic Plan. It is expected that the digital economy and e-commerce will contribute 25% and 15.7% of Malaysia's GDP, respectively, by the year 2025. Since June 2021, Malaysia gazetted communication service as a public utility to ensure access to communication services for every individual. The fixed broadband connectivity will allow reliable and high-speed internet connection to houses and business premises. It targets to attain 100% 4G coverage in populated areas and more than 100 megabits per second speed of mobile broadbands by 2025. Government technology, GovTech, has been introduced to enhance public service delivery and provide a universally accessible, citizen-centric public service. For instance, we have recently embarked on Central Database Hub, PADU, which will act as a centralized national database of socioeconomic information for every household in the country. Additionally, Malaysia's digital identity, My Digital ID registry, will enable individual authentication, digital transactions, and e-government services. National Information Dissemination Center is another initiative introduced by the government to ensure Malaysians in remote areas are equipped with relevant digital knowledge and skills. With 911 operational centers, it aims to transform rural and underserved areas into community learning centers, empowering and accessing locals through digital economy. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the achievements of SDGs require strong regional cooperation and transformative partnerships. Malaysia invites enhanced support and assistance for developing countries through adequate funding, technical knowledge, technology transfer, and continued capacity building. In conclusion, Malaysia will continue to leverage digital innovation for better policy, interventions, and social protection programs in meeting the Sustainable Development Agendas. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Minister, for your statement. We will have a statement from Sri Lanka by Dr. Damarsiri Kamaratu, Secretary from the Ministry of Technology. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am honored to be representing Sri Lanka as a Secretary to the Ministry of Technology at this important seminar, which is part of the 80th session of the Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific. In this context, Sri Lanka, the Digital Economy Strategy 2030 launched in last year aimed to use the technology and innovation to drive the economic growth and social development in the country. With the support of all the ministries, government institutions and private sector entities, we plan to commence the implementing a strategy. Sri Lanka works on improving its digital infrastructure to support its digital economy strategy. This includes expanding and upgrading broadband networks and data centers. Public-private partnerships are being encouraged to invest in infrastructure development such as fiber optic networks and data centers. We are working on digital identity system and also introducing online portals for service like obtaining licenses, accessing healthcare, and making electronic payments for government taxes and other fees. Sri Lanka wants to create a thriving environment for innovation and entrepreneurship. We are supporting startups, incubators, and accelerators. Sri Lanka understands the importance of cybersecurity and protecting personal and sensitive data and information. We plan to strengthen our cybersecurity frameworks and enact data protection laws. On this connection, Data Protection Act enacted in 2022. We have drafted a national cybersecurity strategy for 2024 and 2027, and it is now open for public comments. Additionally, we are in the process in implementing the Cybersecurity Act and establishing the Cybersecurity Agency. Sri Lanka also introduced national QR code payment system during 2018 called Lanka QR, and now it is connected with the UPI in India and working with the WeChat Pay and Alipay to connect with the Lanka QR. The government also collaborates with the Inclusive Digital Agriculture Transformation program, which is supported by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This program aim to develop agriculture, nutrition, and financial inclusion, and to provide data-enabled decision-making support for the policies and programs targeting food security. Recently, the President himself, as the Minister of Technology, formed a committee to create the artificial intelligence policies. And committee already submitted their first report. The next step is to implement these policies. We currently working on the upgrading the Lanka government network, which provide the internet connection to all the government agencies and Lanka government cloud to include modern security features. As part of this upgrade, we will also be setting up an email platform for all government employees, allowing them to communicate using the single system. We are also in the process of formulating policies for the email cloud and digital government services. The government will also consider re-establishing the public grievance system that was developed a few years back. This system allows citizens for all the country to submit their requests, comments, and suggestions. We consider the implementation of the seamless payment solution and pave the way for the true digital government through various applications such as EHR, e-office, e-governance, e-court, e-procurement, and establishment of the data sovereignty policies. Additionally, we aim to introduce digital locker for storing identification, passport, driving licenses, revenue licenses, insurance policies, and all other educational certificates. In recent years, Sri Lanka has made progress in its digital journey. However, there is still untapped potential. This session is important because it can help us speed up our effort and fully embrace digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and Pacific. We must work together to develop robust policies, invest in digital literacy, and address cybersecurity concerns. Government officials hold a vital role in this process. I strongly urge all the officials gathered here to embrace this new era and become pioneers in digital innovation. By doing so, we can contribute to the sustainable development of Asia and Pacific. Thank you all.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary from Sri Lanka. Next, I would like to give the floor to His Excellency Johannes Abraham, Ambassador of United States to Association of Southeast Asia, Asian Nations. You have the floor, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the United States of America, it's an honor to address this session. I thank Executive Secretary Alice Jabana for her continued leadership of ESCAP, of the ESCAP Secretariat. The United States is committing to work together with all stakeholders to accelerate progress on the Sustainable Development Goals in ESCAP, in the ESCAP region and globally. I would like to share some examples of how we are leveraging digital innovation for sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. The United States' vision for a free and open, connected, prosperous, resilient, and secure Indo-Pacific, and the United States' commitment to uphold principles such as ASEAN centrality, which we share with many of you represented here, includes various efforts under Digital Connectivity and Cybersecurity Partnership, or DCCP. For example, the Digital Invest Program, a blended finance program, is mobilizing hundreds of millions of dollars in investment capital globally to accelerate investment in last-mile connectivity and financial technologies. We are also expanding access to fast, secure, trusted, interoperable, and reliable internet connectivity in the Pacific. Our DCCP partners at the U.S. Trade and Development Agency funded a feasibility study of the Central Pacific Cable to support connectivity to Pacific Island countries. Furthermore, the State Department's Cyberspace and Digital Policy Bureau plans to contribute $15 million to support connectivity projects across multiple Pacific Island countries. We also support the development of communications infrastructure, open competitive markets, and cybersecurity capacity through USAID's Digital Asia Accelerator across Southeast Asia. This accelerator improves digital skills and safety practices amongst micro, small, and medium enterprises and civil society, and increases their capacity to engage on digital economy policy issues. We are investing in the Women in the Digital Economy Initiative, a pooled partnership that identifies, funds, and accelerates evidence-based proven solutions to close the gender digital divide in women's economic security. Since Vice President Kamala Harris launched the initiative last year, partners have committed over $800 million. In support of digital development, we are also collaborating with the U.S. private sector, whose robust presence is reflected in the United States being the largest source of foreign direct investment in ASEAN. Last September, Secretary Blinken announced that the United States will provide $15 million with an additional $21 million from the private sector to promote the responsible use and governance of artificial intelligence. This includes programs that leverage AI tools to help countries achieve SDGs, as well as providing AI skills and training certification to 4 million people. We support this effort through the AI Connect programs, which encourage the responsible stewardship of AI technologies and empower low and middle income countries to participate more effectively in global multi-stakeholder conversations on AI policy. The in-person regional conference on AI for the Indo-Pacific kicks off in Vietnam today. Also in this region, we are funding the development of the ASEAN Responsible AI Roadmap, which will support ASEAN to operationalize responsible AI across the region. On the global scale, just last month, the UN General Assembly adopted the US-led resolution on seizing the opportunities of safe, secure, and trustworthy artificial intelligence systems for sustainable development. This consensus resolution was co-sponsored by 123 member states and helps ensure that the benefits of AI reach countries from all regions and all levels and at all levels of development. I am honored to share these examples of U.S. contributions to digital innovation for sustainable development among ESCAP members and associate members. They are real, relevant, and recent initiatives of U.S. commitment to realizing the positive potential of digital transformation while safeguarding against potential downsides. We look forward to nurturing further cooperation with you on digital programs and policies to reach our collective objectives and the larger sustainable development goals. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Ambassador, for your statement. Next, we have a statement from the Netherlands by His Excellency Mr. Wouter Jugend, Director for Asia and Oceania, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Netherlands.
Esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and honor to join you virtually during the 80th Commission session of the UN Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. It is evident that the Indo-Pacific region is a key region in the world, and the economic growth in this region over the years is undeniable. Moreover, countries in this region are valuable and essential partners in overcoming global challenges, in particular in the realm of stability and security, health, climate, and sustainable development. Digital innovation also plays a crucial part in tackling global challenges, and the theme of this year's session is therefore also extremely relevant. As one of the only 2 EU members of UN ESCAP, I am grateful for the opportunity to set out the vision of the Netherlands on crucial developments here in the Indo-Pacific region as well as in Europe. Europe and the Netherlands are very much committed to contribute to sustainable economic growth, economic and social equality, security in the region. These are also the main pillars of our national Indo-Pacific strategy and the EU strategy called Connecting Europe and Asia. Together with Germany and France, the Netherlands has been in the forefront of the countries that stressed the importance of an EU Indo-Pacific strategy and closer engagement of the EU with the Indo-Pacific region on a broad agenda. We also place great importance on digitalization, both on the opportunities it provides and the threats that come with it. Last year, the Netherlands published our first ever international cyber strategy. As we note in our strategy, digitalization has been the engine driving our development over the past few decades, and the Netherlands is a proud partner of many countries in promoting this. It has also allowed us to become ever more interconnected, and we see the need to join hands with the Indo-Pacific region to ensure stability, security, inclusive sustainable development, and to protect the rules-based international order, open supply lines, and our economies. Developments in the Indo-Pacific are of direct relevance to Europe and vice versa, and we continue to find each other to discuss broader cooperation, such as earlier this year at the 3rd EU Indo-Pacific Ministerial Forum in Brussels. In this day and age, we are faced with more challenges than ever. Russia has continued its illegal war with Ukraine, and over the past 6 months, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza continues to worsen. A threat that affects all of us and cannot be forgotten is, of course, the challenge of climate change. As noted in the recent ESCAP publication, progress on many of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals has been alarmingly slow at both the global and the regional levels. Digital innovation can aid us on catching up on lost time. Indeed, Asia and the Pacific is at the forefront of a global digital transformation. As a hub for digitally driven innovation, the region is invaluable to the Netherlands and the EU and has the potential to accelerate sustainable development. During the 79th ESCAP session of the Commission last year, the Netherlands participated in the Climate Solution Fair, focusing on hydroinformatics for climate risk reduction. This year, as the co-chair of the Coalition of Finance Ministers for Climate Action, the Netherlands is proud to co-sponsor a side event that focuses on accelerating financing for climate action. This side event will dive deeper into the perspectives from ESCAP member states on the possibilities and challenges in implementing the Helsinki principles in the region, and on how regional cooperation and peer learning could further accelerate the financing of climate action. Ladies and gentlemen, cooperation is key, now more than ever. The Netherlands looks very much forward to continue to strengthen our cooperation with the Indo-Pacific on a bilateral, EU, and of course on a UN ESCAP level for the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Honorable Director Rutte, for your statement. Next, we have a statement from Shanghai Cooperation Organization by His Excellency Mr. Zhang Ming, Secretary General, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Thank you.
Your Excellency Ms. Armida Alice-Jahabana, distinguished heads of delegations and participants. At the outset, I would like to express my gratitude to Armida for inviting the Shanghai Cooperation Organization to the activities of the 80th session of the Commission. I sincerely congratulate all participants of this anniversary event. We avail this opportunity to thank ESCAP for its effective work in strengthening and deepening cooperation among the countries and multilateral organizations of the Asia-Pacific region in various important areas of economic and social interaction. Colleagues, today the world has entered an era of rapid technological development. Digital technologies and innovations give a powerful impetus to global development and play a significant role in improving the people's quality of life. In this context, it is important to note that COVID-19 has significantly accelerated the development and transformation of digital ecosystems in almost all socio-economic sectors. This highlights the importance of developing, improving, and ensuring the safety and the reliability of digital infrastructure and services. Likewise, digital transformation may help achieve the goals in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Digital technologies define new ways of working and thinking, which open up fresh opportunities and drivers of growth. Their effective and secure usage can be a multiplier force in the decades-long global struggle against the persistent challenges to the international community. Mutually beneficial cooperation on innovation, digital economy, and the application of information and communication technologies also provide an important platform for international cooperation among the SCO member states. The SCO has adopted and implemented a package of treaties and program documents in these areas. Relevant mechanisms of interaction are functioning effectively. Various thematic events are held, such as the regular startup forum and the innovation competition. These efforts have helped member states to overcome the socioeconomic impact of the digital divide, to create conditions for a favorable business and investment climate, and to implement projects in priority areas of cooperation. They are aimed at ensuring sustainable development of the region and improving the well-being of the peoples of member states. Colleagues, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization has been promoting its cooperative activities in the Asia-Pacific and beyond, forming an important bridge for global trade and transcontinental connectivity in the Euro-Asian region and the entire world. Both the SCO and the ESCAP were established in one city, the city of Shanghai. The two organizations enjoy 16 years of fruitful cooperation, for which we express now a sincere gratitude to the team of the Commission's Secretariat. In a spirit of openness, the SCO stands ready to further cement and expand our cooperation with ESCAP and to collaborate in a range of sectors with more regional and international organizations. We look forward to even greater achievements in this regard. In closing, I wish the 80th session of ESCAP a full success and all participants good results in your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Shang Min, for your statement. Esteemed delegates, before we adjourn the meeting, we have been informed by the Secretariat that we will have a signing ceremony for the host country agreement between ESCAP and the government of the Republic of Kazakhstan for the hosting of the Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Digital Inclusion and Transformation in Astana from 3rd to 5th December 2024. With your permission, I would like to ask the Master of Ceremony to conduct the signing ceremony. Thank you.
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Welcome to this brief ceremony to sign the host country agreement for the upcoming Ministerial Conference on Digital Inclusion and Transformation, which will be held from 3 to 5 September in Astana, Kazakhstan. Before we get underway, we do have a short video introduction about the Ministerial Conference.
The digital future is already here. Join us at the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Digital Inclusion and Transformation, where new ideas for digital inclusion and transformation will be born. This event will serve as a platform for sharing insights and perspectives, contributing to the shaping of the digital landscape in our area. We invite everyone to collaborate. The 3rd to the 5th of September, Kazakhstan, Astana. Together we are building a digital tomorrow.
Okay. Now it is my pleasure to invite His Excellency, Mr. Askar Jambakian, Vice Minister of Digital Development, Innovation, and Aerospace Industry of Kazakhstan, and the Executive Secretary of ESCAP, Ms. Armida Salsia Alasjabana, up to the stage for the signing. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, please join me for a round of applause to congratulate ESCAP and the government of Kazakhstan for this important agreement. I invite the two dignitaries to please stand up and, oh, they have to. Not quite there yet. Okay, we've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. Now we can congratulate them with a round of applause. Okay, I'd like to now invite His Excellency, Mr. Askar Jambakian, Vice Minister of Digital Development, Innovation, and Aerospace Industry of Kazakhstan, to provide some brief remarks.
Distinguished Excellencies, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, I extend my warmest greetings and deepest appreciation to all the participants. Our partnership with ESCAP stands as a testament to our shared vision and tireless efforts towards fostering regional cooperation and sustainable development. Today marks a momentous occasion in our collaboration journey as we proudly announce the signing of an agreement with ESCAP. This agreement marks a new round of relations between the Republic of Kazakhstan and ESCAP. As part of this agreement, Kazakhstan will hold the ESCAP Ministerial Conference in Astana on September 3rd to 5th. We have a strong belief that digital technologies effectively address and overcome the challenges of sustainable development goals and allows us to achieve them. The diversity of our countries will help to bound the ties between the countries to overcome these challenges. Allow me to express the gratitude to Her Excellency Ms. Armida Lis-Jabana for her leadership and unwavering support. Under her guidance, we have forged ahead with determination and purpose, laying the groundwork for meaningful cooperation and for impactful outcomes. As we embark upon this transformative journey, let us reaffirm our collective commitment to harnessing the power of digitalization for the greater good. Together, let us seize this opportunity to shape a future defined by innovation, inclusivity, and prosperity for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. Madam Executive Secretary, would you like to share some remarks on behalf of ESCAP?
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, it is indeed my pleasure today to co-sign with the government of Kazakhstan the host country agreement for the organization of the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Digital Inclusion and Transformation to be held in Astana from the 3rd and 5th September of this year. We now have the legal infrastructure in place to co-organize the conference. I would like to recognize with high appreciation the important partnership with the government of Kazakhstan and the generous funding support extended to the Secretariat. I am confident that this conference will be visionary and that it will provide member states with a unique opportunity to craft an ambitious blueprint for future digital cooperation in Asia and the Pacific. Please join me in extending your support to the government of Kazakhstan as together we navigate our digital future and harness the power of digital innovation to advance sustainable development, especially in our region. Finally, I would like to express my deep sympathies and full solidarity with the people of Kazakhstan in these difficult times of disaster emergency. The devastating floods are a reminder that we must accelerate climate action to protect people and our planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Executive Secretary. Thank you, Excellency, Vice Minister. That concludes our signing ceremony. Perhaps just one more quick round of photos? No? Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. I give the floor back to the chair.
Thank you very much indeed. It is an important agreement. We look forward to visiting Astana later this year and to a successful ministerial conference. This brings us to the end of the proceedings for today. I would like now call on the Secretary to make any announcement, but before that, I would like to say on behalf of all our delegates to thank Madam Executive Secretary and his dedicated team, the security team for first successful day of our sessions. And on behalf of the Commission, I'd like to thank all our delegates for your attention, for your time, spending with us the whole day today. Thank you much indeed. Now the floor is to you, Alonso.
Thank you very much, Chair. I hope this announcement will be welcomed by everybody. I'm pleased to remind all delegates that we will have now at the conclusion in front of the ESCAP hall the reception that is hosted by the Executive Secretary and the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Royal Thai Government. And of course, all participants are invited to join, and please enjoy the reception. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you for the announcement. Indeed, on this note, on behalf of the Commission, once again, I'd like to adjourn this meeting, except if you want to continue a few more hours. So we shall start our meetings again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Please, Tuesday, 23rd April. So the meeting is ended now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I done my job. Yeah. Okay.